Cantab Lounge is my home venue. This year, the Cantab Slam team made it all the way to the finals. Put up astonishingly good work. It was such a good team, and it was so amazing to see them. One of my favorite pieces from this year was one that I just loved so much as a concept, and it was just I just was amazed that somebody came up with that idea for a poem. You know, I think so often you can get trapped by different genres or things that you write about because they're easy, because they're accessible to you. And Omoizele Okoawo, I felt, really went out of himself. He was so good at just putting himself out of the picture and coming up with something different. And I liked it so much I just couldn't stand it, so I had to parody it. But first we'll start with the original. I'll only do part of it. This is Bruisegiver by Omoizele Okoawo. You're standing in a line somewhere, at the bank perhaps, when you hear my voice calling you. And back before you even knew what it was, my voice was the sound grown-ups made you leave the room for so they could discuss it privately. My voice is a fan of feathers whispering wondrous rumors of all the things that can be done to your skin if all you had of me as a lover were my voice. It would be enough. When I fell, I burned. My face melted, twisted in the heat like wax. Now, even if you've seen limbs lost in a war, even if you've seen bodies lifeless on the railroad tracks, still you have no idea what an angel's face looks like after it's been through that. A face once as beautiful as the voice still is burned by the fall, and the fall burns in me still. I have no blood, no bones, no heart, no lungs, no internal organs, only fire and souls. And darling, you don't want to know what that looks like. But of all the people standing in this line, only you are aware of what I am. If you were ignorant, you would be safe from my attention. I can hear the little bird flutter inside you as you imagine the frenzy of my face, but your imagination is weak. Your shudder is not enough. I want you to know me. Look at me. Look at the angel's face after he has fallen. I have no bones, no eyes. I carry hell inside me. My face is the gate. And as I slowly put my hand on your shoulder and you feel its warmth, I begin to turn you around and you say, stop. And I stop. And I ask you, what will you give me? I was standing in line at the bank yesterday, and the woman in front of me said I was ugly. Right to my face. What the hell was that about? You know, it wasn't even the insult that got to me, so much as the prima facie inaccuracy of your accusation. I mean, appearances count for a lot in my line of work, and honestly, I'm not half bad. Back when I was cutting my teeth in this business, things weren't quite so superficial as they are today. Time was I could get by with a nice smile, firm handshake, and neat penmanship. The rest was all on the sales bench. That and my father's name used to open all sorts of doors for me. But times have changed. This has become something of a pretty boy business, so I've changed too. Expanded my circle. These days I'm golfing buddies with the finest surgeons in Beverly Hills. These days I can shed my skin like a snake. What do you think of these shoes, by the way? But this woman said I was ugly. Granted, my complexion is somewhat robust, rosy, rugged, but hardly repulsive. If I had $1 for every time someone said to me, "Hey, mister, too much sun this weekend?" And I usually answer, no, not sun enough. It's my private little joke with the world. Come to think of it, I do have that $1. Anyway, I wasn't insulted so much as intrigued, so after I had recovered myself, I asked the woman for her story. Oh yes, I do my own banking. For me, you see, it's all about the personal touch. This business started as an insurrection, became a movement, a thing of beauty. My competition was a household name. Branch offices in every small town. I took them on with superior customer service. See, I've always been in it for the little guy. My competitor? God, try calling them at 3 a.m. some morning when everything's gone to hell. Good luck, buddy. Me, I'm always standing by to take those calls. So now every check I cash, every transaction for me is a reminder, not of how far I fell, but of how far I have come back. It was not a fall! It was everyone else and my bastard kid brother, cutting in line, ascending in front of me, mocking me right to my face. I was hideous once. I am ugly no more. I can prove it. I'm on the covers of supermarket magazines. Beautiful coat hanger girls convincing soft, tender women to fill their carts with nothing but skim milk, carrot sticks, and sweet pink envelopes. I am pinstripe suits, snakeskin shoes. I am lovely, gleaming objects brought into your home and admired, enjoyed in the quiet, idle hours of a Sunday morning. I am the $20 anemia pill. I am the 20-cent cigarette. I am the tumor craving these things. I am the pharmacy that sells them both. I am the exquisite wordplay that files transactions of addiction and need under the conveniently broad category of consumer choice. Lady, get your eyes checked. Call me ugly all you want. I'm crying all the way to the bank because none of this would work if I were ugly. None of this would work if you feared my touch. None of this would work if I weren't so god damn